everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me on this video. And yes, we are still on the Danielle Rowe situation, right? So it is so sad to see what is unfolding. It appears that things have gone cold and no one is coming forward to say they saw this little girl with this person, right? So this video is about school safety, because of course, when the parent brings a child to the school, expecting the teachers to take over in terms of keeping the children safe, right? So we're going to go through some safety procedures. But before I do that, I just want to say that visitors play an integral role in the school functioning. So yes, you're going to have visitors coming into the school, but there is a way to manage visiting and to make the experience great on all sides. Visitors could be coming to see the children, or a visitor could be coming, of course, to see their child. So it is the responsibility, of course, of the school to make sure that this experience is safe and it is an enlightening visit as well, right? So it's an experience where it's safe and it is fulfilling on all sides. All have to be committed to safeguarding the future leaders of tomorrow, and this is unwavering. So leave no stone unturned when it comes to maintaining security at school and nurturing that safe setting as well. The dedication extends beyond the boundaries of classrooms. Yard should not be flooded with children. It should be a class by class situation, and parents will be coming to take the kids, and of course the parents are monitored, so they're looking to make sure that, if they see anything out of the ordinary, because the teacher is going to be using her eyes now because she is familiar with the parents. So this is where the security comes in, right? And making sure the kids are going with the right parent, right? It's not additional work. It is part of your job to make sure the kids remain safe. Of course, to manage visitors coming in to keep the children safe, right? Because that is the end goal, safety of the children while they are in your custody. Because now that the parents have handed them over to you, you are, of course, expecting them to be safe at school. So yes, they do have a responsibility of keeping the children safe, right? So let's see the protocol. So in Jamaica, schools typically have protocols. So this is not a hard and fast rule. I think some of the schools have tweaked some of the things, but generally speaking, this would be the protocol. Going to be specific procedures that would be varied amongst the schools, right? Here is a general outline of the protocol with visitors coming into schools in Jamaica. So number 1, reporting to the main office. So upon arrival at the school, visitors are required to report to the main office or designated reception area. This allows the school staff to be aware of the presence of visitors on the premises. Number 2, sign-in process. So they are required to sign in. Visitors will be asked to sign in using a visitor logbook or electronic sign-in system. They may be required to provide identification such as a driver's license or a passport, which is recorded for security purposes. Stating the purpose of visit. So visitors are typically required to state the purpose of their visit, whether it is to meet with a specific staff member, attend an event, or conduct official business at the school. This helps school personnel to determine the appropriate actions and ensure visitors' intentions are legitimate. Number 4, issuance of visitor badge or pass. After signing in and stating the purpose of their visit, visitors are usually provided with a visitor badge or pass. This badge or pass is prominently displayed while visitor is on the school premises, making it easier for staff members to identify individuals who are authorized to be in the school. Escort or guidance. Depending on the school's policy, a staff member may be assigned to accompany and guide the visitor to their intended destination within the school. This helps ensure that visitors do not wander into restricted areas or classrooms without proper authorization. And 6, time limitations. Visitors are typically expected to complete their visit within a specific time frame unless prior arrangements have been made with the school administration. This helps maintain control over who is present on the premises and ensures that visitors do not disrupt the learning environment for an extended period. Sign out process. Before leaving the school, visitors are required to sign out or return their visitor badge or pass. This helps the school keep track of who is on the premises at any given time and ensure that visitors have left the school safely. We have to be very blunt. We know how it is in Jamaica. Some parents are not very cooperative. Most parents will cooperate, but you have some parents, for some reason or the other, they don't believe they should conduct themselves accordingly. When they go to a school, if the watchman or the security at the gate is asking a few questions or telling them about the protocol, they get boisterous and they may even get violent. So you have to have a big sign at the front stating that when parents come, they cooperate for the safety of their child and other people's children. If they don't cooperate, then they're going to be asked to leave and the police may be contacted. So yes, there should be a sign there because this is Jamaica we're talking about. There should be a sign, a warning sign. You will be required to show your ID, what is required when you come and you want to go onto the school premises. And again, I can't say this enough. Parents, you have to cooperate, all parents, because you see what's going on. Comply with the instructions provided by the school and make your visit smooth and secure experience, not only for you, but for the staff, as well as the kids. So don't be boisterous at the front, create a scene. Then all the teachers have to come out and that disrupts the class. The kids are watching you, all of this, right? And you can attest to the fact that this is in place to secure the kids. That should be first and foremost in your mind, so that when you're leaving the school, you leave the school feeling good. Parents also should be empowering their kids, educate your kids about stranger danger. Let them know what to do in the event a stranger approaches them, right? Let them know what to do in the event they're walking on the street and a stranger approaches, right? Do not have conversation with strangers, with people you do not know who try to drum up a conversation with you. If a stranger is on the school property, how to keep yourself safe and how to report this to the teachers immediately, right? So you're going to educate the kids, walk in groups. It's not safe. I can't stress this enough. It's not safe to walk alone anymore. If you know your child is leaving alone in the mornings and coming home alone, again, this is your responsibility. Don't wait until something happens. So I think that students should be engaged, the teachers, wider community, the people who live in the community should be engaged as well. Everybody should be on the same par with safety of the students. The people should be watching out for the kids as well, right? So if everybody comes together and try to work towards the safety of the children, then it will be a success.
Hey guys, it's Coach Tim with Independent MMA. This is Gabby. She's one of my students. As you can see, kidnapping, sex trafficking, it's dangerous as it can be. So what I want to go over now is if a kid is being took away from someone or someone causing damage to you, I'm going to give you 3 tips that you really should focus on. Number 1, we're going to attack the groin. Anytime I'm trying to close the distance and grab her, she has space. Groin kicks. Number 2, Anytime that we're beyond that kicking range, if I'm grabbing her and choking her, I want her to start scratching my eyes, scratching my hands, arms, anything she can get. It's DNA underneath your fingernail. So now we have almost like a fingerprint of what's going to happen next. Number 3, this one is super important. Once we're in any position where I'm taking her very close distance, I want her to control my hands. I want her to bite. Anywhere she can bite me. A bite is a true fingerprint because your dental records go with you your entire life.